Hi, I've had my VinFast VF9 for about 2 months now, and I was very, very honored to be one of the first people here in Vietnam or the world to receive the VinFast VF9. And I had this car for about 2 months, and recently I've updated the firmware at the service center to version 8.5.2. And I want to share with you my experience with the new firmware. Let's go.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Pang. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
So before we get started, I want to correct something that I did in my previous video because I'm a fucking idiot, alright? Let me show you what I mean. Oh, wait, there we go. I have to unlock the door. Oh, wow! There's like a girl inside. Hello, Miss Chi. I need to kick you out of the car right now. Okay, well, actually what happened was in my previous video, I showed how to get into the third row, and it was kind of difficult. Getting into the third row is kind of tricky because this is what you have to do. First, you gotta move the seat to as far front as possible, and then there's a latch here that you pull, and then now you can move the seat down. And then it requires a bit of gymnastics, but you hop on the side rail and you climb into the third row, like so. And then you sit right here. Because I did not know any better, it's actually quite easy. Let me show you how it's actually done, all right? So all you have to do is pull this latch to lower the seat. And then there's another thing that you can pull right here. Once you pull that, you can lift the entire seat up. And that's how you get into the third row easily. Like so. All right? And then to get out, you can push the seat back and lift this latch and then get the seat back up. Really, really easy. So in the first 2 months of ownership, I had some problems. In my previous videos, I've documented how the rear suspension was collapsed. However, VinFast Service Center right there actually took good care of me, and that was addressed. Now the suspension looks perfectly good. And in my first 2 months of ownership, I had 3 situations where I had loss of power, couldn't get the car started, and I have to call VinFast, and they have to send a truck to help me out. And I sent the car back to the service center. I don't know what they did. They did something with the batteries, I assume, and now it's actually perfect. And there's nothing wrong with this car whatsoever. It's like every VinFast car that I own, you have to go through that process where you take the car back to the service center and they will take care of you, and then the car will work perfectly after that. So let's go. Let's talk about the firmware version 8.5.2. Miss Chi, come on in. Today I'm your driver. Are you comfortable, Miss Chi?
Yes.
Oh, you're comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Your comfort is my responsibility, I guess. All right, let's go. All right, let's get going. That's a lot of work. Okay, so this will be an extensive test of the firmware version 8.5 from 10.2 because we are going to take Miss Chi right here, who's our special guest today. We're going to take her back to her hometown. I'm her driver today. Yes, so I put on my driver hat and today I'm at your service. All right, you can order me around. Maybe. So your comfort is my responsibility today and your safety is my responsibility, and we're taking you in the VinFast back to your hometown Vũng Tàu, which is going to be around what, 75 kilometers away? Around that? Is it really 75?
75.
Okay, so we are going to test the range again with the VinFast VF9 Plus and see with the firmware how much range we can actually get with the new firmware. And we'll be driving in the eco mode, and probably this time let's try low regen mode, all right, because there will be some highway involved here. I don't know if I'm gonna do the 0 to 100 kilometers test. Do you want me to do the 0 to 100 kilometer test today?
Yes.
Really, you do? You want me to drive like a crazy madman?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Apparently she does. So, well, her wish is my command because I'm her driver today. Okay, so we're currently at 100% battery and we are going to reset trip A to 0 so we can easily calculate the range and also the battery usage, and we can extrapolate the range on a full charge. In terms of the firmware update, there is very little change compared to the version of the firmware that comes with the car when I received 2 months ago. The only real difference that I can see is that if you go to driving aids, now you have these lane keeping features, but you still do not get ADAS or assisted driving with the VinFast VF9 Plus, and I assume that this is an intermediate version, more complete version of the firmware will be coming, and I can't wait to test the driving assistance feature with the VinFast VF9. I'll be taking it on a highway and then, you know, let the car drive itself. I think that'll be very, very cool. Would you like that, Miss Chi? Do you want the car to drive you or do you want me to drive you?
Of course you.
You want me to drive you?
I believe
You believe me more than the VinFast? Are you sure?
Yes.
Nobody would say that, but okay. All right, okay, so let's get going, all right? Miss Chi, do you have your seatbelt on?
Yes, alright.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable and safe? For now?
No.
For now, okay. Let's go. So our destination is 73 kilometers away and it's going to take us about 2 hours to get there. All right, that means it's gonna be a pretty good test. And we'll update you when we get some distance away from Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, so after the service center visit, they updated the firmware and now we are running version 8.5.2. And that is the latest version for the VinFast VF9 Plus. Hello, Miss Chi. Are you comfortable? Miss Chi, the VinFast VF9 comes with massage seats.
Yes.
Would you like to try that?
Yes, I like it.
Okay. The controls are in front of you.
What should I do?
Oh, you know what to do. Or maybe I can do it for you. Yeah, I can do it for you actually. Miss Chi, just sit back. I will take care of you. Would you like to have a warm seat or a cool seat? Cool. Okay, so we will cool your seat. We'll give you a strong cat paw massage. Can you feel it?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Like have some people is behind you and rest in your back.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, Miss Chi. Your pleasure is my command. Okay, I'm happy you're comfortable. You know, I think I should change my job. Maybe instead of CEO, I could be the driver for our company. What do you think? Because we're looking for drivers. And in fact, we're gonna buy a couple VinFast, already have, and we're going to hire 2 drivers to drive people in our company around because they need to go see customers. Sometimes they need to travel, and we'll always have 2 VinFast on standby. So if our salespeople, our customer service people need to go see customers, they can just take the car with the driver and go see customers. Whether the customer is in Bình Dương or Vũng Tàu or Da Nai, you know, it doesn't matter. Just hop in the car and go see customers. And I think that would be a job I would be really good at. What do you think? What do you think, Miss Chi?
I think actually it's not that good because you don't speak Vietnamese. So if employee want you to take to somewhere, how can you speak?
Well, that is true. I don't speak Vietnamese.
Even you don't have translator when you are driver.
That's why, you know, when I'm driver, I also need a translator.
You speak fully.
Oh yes, so I have a personal translator while I drive other people. Yes. And you know what? I think VinFast is great if you want to have a company fleet of cars. If you want to build a fleet for your company, I think VinFast is wonderful because VinFast cars can be managed and controlled through apps. For example, I cannot show you right now, but when I launch my VinFast app, I can see all of my VinFast cars. I can see my VF9, I can see my VF8, I can see my VF5, I can see my E34. It's all there, and I can see their battery charging status. I can see where they are. I can see everything about them. In fact, I can even remote control those cars. I can honk the horn. I can turn on the lights. I can lock, unlock. I think I haven't tried that yet, but you know, there's many things that you can do with the app. And when you need to have a fleet for your company, you can control your fleet of cars in the app, and you always know where your drivers are. You always know where your cars are. So I think that's really beneficial. Although, while it's really good for you know, building a company fleet, it's maybe not so good if your wife want to check up on you, right? If your wife want to know exactly where you are and she has the VinFast app, maybe for the wives it's a good reason to buy the VinFast. What do you think, Miss Chi? No idea what I said. you know what I mean? Yeah. So let's say if the husband want to check on the wife need to check on the husband. You know, VinFast is great because you know exactly where they are, where they go. Turn?
Yes.
What did you say, Miss Chi?
You cannot in a hotel or somewhere else.
Oh, you're thinking about hotel already?
Maybe.
Okay, is that where you go usually? Hotels? No. Oh, you take them back to your house? What? Miss Chi?
Yes.
Miss Chi, we have heavy congestion on the highway.
Yes.
Take a look. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Of course, this is going to be terrible for our range. And just to take a look at our current range result, and that is we traveled 18 kilometers and have used up 7% of the battery. And that means we're gonna do about 220, 230 kilometers on a full charge. The driving conditions today is not so good. The roads to Vũng Tàu today is quite heavily congested, so we're not gonna get very good numbers today. So Miss Chi, you'll probably get to your destination by 6 o'clock today.
Okay.
Okay. And if it gets worse, then maybe we need to find a hotel.
Cannot.
Cannot, okay.
Because maybe it's around 6 hours my house, right? Yes.
6 hours?
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, no hotel then. So we are about halfway to our destination. Still have about 44 kilometers to go. And the second half of this trip to Vũng Tàu actually cleared up. So as you can see, we have clear roads ahead. So we are traveling about 70 kilometers on average for the second part of this trip. So that should average out, okay? So the first part was fairly congested. It was stop and go. But the second part, the road opened up and we should get a fairly good range estimate, mixture ambulance. It just went through. So we should get a fairly good evaluation of the range because we have a mixture of city driving and also highway driving. Hello, Miss G.
Yes.
How was your trip so far?
Because traffic jam in highway, so it's not very nice.
Oh, you don't like the traffic jam?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I have no control over that.
Okay.
But how do you like me as a driver?
Yes, of course.
Of course, what?
My appreciation.
Huh?
It's my appreciation.
So am I a good driver today?
Yes, very good.
I'm a good driver, yes. You don't want to oi?
No, until now, not yet.
Until now, not yet. Okay, I've been driving really good, right? Like, would you say it's really smooth? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're trying to keep it smooth and comfortable for you, Miss G. Oh, almost there, Miss G. Take a nap. And, okay. All right. Well, we'll see you at the destination.
I'm so hungry. Can you eat?
Oh, Miss G, you're hungry?
Yes.
You want to go eat? What would you like to have, Miss G?
Can we eat cơm tấm?
You want to eat kam tam? Let's see. Is there a good kam tam around here? Your wish is my command, Miss Chi. I will take you to kam tam. Here we're in Da Nai. We'll have the special kam tam Da Nai style.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm looking for it. How about that one, Miss Chi? Would you like to go to Kam Tam Chiu Yang?
Yes, it's very small.
It's famous, really? How come I don't know? But all right, let's go there. Okay, so here we are, Kam Tam Chiu Yang. Oh, there's a lot of cars. So maybe it really is famous. Maybe it is really special, Kam Tam, Miss Chi. I hope it's good for you. I mean, I want you to have a great meal here in Da Nai.
Yes, everyone when they go to Vũng Tàu, they want to eat cơm tấm Chiu Yang.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Then as your driver, I'm really happy I took you here.
Yes, thank you.
I will get a tip. I'll get a tip later.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big tip.
Just
Oh, well, fuck you then. No, I also take care of you, okay, Miss G? Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people here. So it's kind of hard to get a parking space. And of course, we're driving the VF9, so it's extra big for parking. I'll put it in somewhere. Well, I see another VinFast over there, an E34. We have the VF9. There's nobody else driving a VinFast. Gotta change that, man. We're gonna have more VinFast on the road, okay? Vietnamese people should drive Vietnamese car. That's what I think. What do you think, Miss Chi?
I like this.
You like this car?
Yes.
You like the VF9?
Yes.
Is it comfortable sitting in the back?
Comfortable.
Very comfortable, right? Especially when I'm driving.
Yes.
Today, only today. I'll drive very smooth today, right? Other days, not so much.
Not really.
Not really. All right, okay. We might as well do an update on the range. So we used up about 15% of the battery, okay? And we traveled 36 kilometers. So it's gonna be about 230 kilometers on a full charge. still the same. Let's see if it gets better later. Okay, good. Yes, let's go. Miss Chi, welcome to Trong, Yang. Please, after you, Miss Chi. Well, we're getting into the Trong place. So this is the famous Trong here in Da Nang, halfway to Vũng Tàu. And you know, as a driver, I have to take care of my passenger, all right? So, you know, I have to make sure she's well fed, not hungry, so that I'm a good driver, right? I guess so. I don't know where I'm going, but here? Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Chi.
Yes.
What are we having?
We cơm tấm, sườn chả,
So pork and whatever that is.
egg,
And rice. Whatever it is. Watermelon. Tell us if it's good.
I didn't. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, well, put it in your mouth.
Let me take it out.
Yes.
Oh no, I have to do the podcast.
Is it good?
It tastes good.
It's really good, right? Well, I had mine. I had some already, and I agree. It's actually quite good. That's why there are so many people. Like if you're coming to Vũng Tàu, this is where you stop and have Trong. Yes, no.
Yes.
Is it good? Really? Okay. Am I a good driver today?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to keep on asking you that because I need to be I need affirmation, you know. I need you to affirm that I'm a good driver. It makes me feel good. Well, enjoy your contact. Miss Chi. Miss Chi,
Yes.
thank you for the lunch.
Yes.
You're the best boss ever.
Yes. I
Miss-
will be your.
There you go. Please. What? Okay, Miss Chi. Miss Chi, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me turn on the AC for you, Miss Chi. It's so hot, yes. Miss Chi, we still have another 35 kilometers to go. We'll be there in about an hour. Please buckle up your seatbelt for your safety, Miss Chi. And let's go. Hello, Miss Chi.
Yes.
We are arriving at your destination. So we will be there in about a minute. About 1 minute.
In 500 meters, turn right.
Did you enjoy the trip?
Yes.
Did you enjoy me as your driver? Thank you. Remember to give me a big tip. Okay. Turn right here. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Turn right. Then, your destination will be on the left.
Here? Here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we made it. Woohoo! Okay. Oh shit. So we have traveled from Ho Chi Minh City to Miss Chi's house in Vũng Tàu. And the final numbers are, we traveled almost 75 kilometers and we used up about 31% of the battery. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I gotta use my calculator. All right, I gotta use my calculator. And then, where's my calculator? Oh shit. So, okay, so 31 times 75. No, times 100. I cannot do math anymore, man. Divided by 74? No, it's 74 times 100 divided by 31. So if we extrapolate the data, we can travel about 238 or 240 kilometer on a full charge. If you drive in the eco mode and also you drive like a grandma, like I did today, driving Miss Chi, and you'll get about 240 kilometers. But note that in Vietnam, the traffic conditions are not so optimal, so there's a lot of congestion, and so we had a lot of congestion on the way here, but we also had some open freeways where we could travel, you know, up to 70 or 80 kilometers consistently. So it's really a mixture of like city driving and highway driving. So 240 is the number I got, which is not a whole lot different from the last time we tested with the original firmware. So I could say that this version of the firmware did not do very much to improve the range situation with the VF9. And I'm sure that if people are driving this car in a different place, maybe in Canada, they will be able to get better range because, you know, there's not as much inner city congestion. All right, so let's take Miss Chi home and then maybe we'll do more tests. So after dropping off Miss Chi, I came to this industrial park here in Vũng Tàu, and we're going to test the 0 to 100 km/h time with the VF9 Plus with the new firmware 852. We picked this particular road because there's no traffic here, and of course safety is important. And let's put on the seat belt. We also brought our race box here, and which will give us an accurate time from 0 to 100. All right, so we just wait for the road to clear, and then I'm going to send it. And for reference, we are driving in the sport mode now and low regen. So this should give us the maximum performance. Okay, ready, set, go. So we're able to determine that it takes about 6.59 seconds to get to 100 km/h. So this is very close to what's advertised by the manufacturer, which is 6.5 seconds to 100 km/h. So I can confirm that with the latest version of the firmware, 8.5.2, we can hit about 100 km/h in about 6.5 seconds. And just for kicks, let's do it one more time, see if we can get even better numbers than that. 3, 2, 1, go! .51 seconds. So yeah, the manufacturer's right on the money. It is about 6.5 seconds. All right. So there you have it, my review of the firmware 8.5.2 for the VinFast VF9. And I did not go into the features and functionality of the software because I have already covered them in other videos, in the VF8 honest review, also in the VF9 honest review. You can find those videos where I do provide in-depth review of the software, right? What I can tell you is that the software works. Everything works. What you do get in the VF9 is the ability to control your massaging seat. Other than that, it's pretty much the same software, and it does not come with ADAS yet. They haven't released the ADAS features in the VF9. And that's something that I'm eagerly anticipating. And I can't wait to test ADAS in the VF9. And when that is available, I will bring that to you. So in conclusion, the manufacturer advertised time to get to 100 kilometers an hour is accurate. It's about 6.5 seconds. For me, I get about 240 kilometers on a full charge. And this is mixed driving environment, you know, city mixed with highway. I believe you can get better numbers if you are in Canada or United States where the roads may be not as congested and you have more opportunity to take the car to higher speeds. Then maybe you'll be able to get higher range than me here in Vietnam. And today, I get to drive Miss Chi from Ho Chi Minh City to Vũng Tàu right here. And I get to be her driver, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. You know, being bossed around by Miss Chi, I thoroughly enjoy that. Our company is looking for drivers because I'm going to make some of my VinFast cars, company cars that will be on standby and people can use them to go see customers. And I'll probably put a couple cars available in the basement so anybody in our company, when they need to go see customers, they can just hop on, the driver will take them there. We are hiring drivers. I'm looking for drivers as good as me, polite as me, and competent as me, drive as good as me. Okay, I'm looking for you. All right, so take some fucking action. Here's my review of firmware A52, and don't be a fucktard.